Small spaces can feel like a trap or like a peaceful retreat. The difference? Just 5 golden rules. If your home sometimes feels too tight, cluttered, or overwhelming, you're not alone. But here's the truth. Comfort isn't about square footage. It's about how your space works for you. In the next few minutes, I'll walk you through 5 simple, powerful changes that can transform any small home into a place you truly love living in. No renovations, no expensive upgrades, just smart, thoughtful adjustments that work especially well for those of us embracing a simpler life after 60. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll not only see how to make more space, you'll feel more peace in the space you already have. If you've ever found yourself bumping into furniture, shuffling around to make space, or feeling like the walls are slowly closing in, you're not alone. Living in a small home can feel overwhelming, especially when every inch counts. And as we age, comfort and ease aren't just nice to have. They're essential to our daily well-being. A home should support you, not stress you. Rule 1. Prioritize pathways. Let's start with one of the most overlooked, yet most important aspects of comfortable living in a small home: your walking space. Think about the areas you move through the most. Between your bedroom and the bathroom, from the kitchen to the living room, or that hallway that always feels just a bit too tight. Now ask yourself this: can I walk through here without turning sideways, stepping over something, or carefully maneuvering around furniture? If the answer is no, you're not alone, and it's time to make a change. A small space can only feel comfortable if it's also safe. And comfort begins with clear, open pathways. This doesn't mean your home has to be empty or minimalist. It means the things you do shouldn't interrupt the natural flow of movement. The path from point A to point B should be easy, obvious, and obstacle-free, especially if you're dealing with reduced mobility, joint stiffness, or even just the occasional imbalance. Let's be honest, after 60, we value ease more than ever. We've earned the right to not trip over a laundry basket or shimmy past a side table every time we grab a cup of tea. So here's your first simple action. Walk through your home like a guest. Slowly, notice where your feet hesitate. Notice where your body shifts to the side. Every one of those moments is a clue. You might discover you've been dodging the same footstool for years, or that one rug edge near your bathroom has been curling for months. These aren't just small annoyances, they're daily micro-stressors. And over time, they add up to fatigue, frustration, and even risk of injury. Here's what to look for and consider removing or repositioning. Narrow end tables that stick out into walkways. Decorative baskets or planters that collect dust and take up floor space. Magazine racks, low stools, or pet beds in high-traffic areas. Chairs that are rarely used but block flow. Throw rugs that don't lie flat or slide easily. Shoe racks or coat stands in tight entryways. This isn't about stripping your home of personality. It's about clearing space for movement and mental clarity. Once those unnecessary obstacles are gone, you may feel something unexpected: relief. Relief that you can move freely. Relief that you don't have to work around your home anymore. And most of all, relief in knowing that your environment now supports your life instead of slowing you down. And don't forget, this is not a one-time process. Pathways evolve as our needs do. What worked 5 years ago might not work now. Revisit your space regularly, especially after a new piece of furniture, a life change, or even a change in season. Here's one final tip that made a huge difference for me. Use masking tape to outline your ideal walking paths on the floor. Sounds silly, but it works. It gives you a visual sense of how much space you should have to move comfortably. Then just remove or shift anything outside that path. Clearing your walkways might sound simple, and it is, but the result is powerful: more freedom, more comfort, and more energy to enjoy the moments that really matter. This is your home. It should help you move, not hold you back. 2. Downsize with purpose. Let's talk about something many of us face, but few of us truly want to do: letting go. Now, before your heart starts racing, this isn't about giving up the things you love. It's about creating space for the things you love most. Living smaller doesn't mean sacrificing joy. It means being intentional. It means giving every item in your home a chance to earn its place, whether that's through beauty, usefulness, or memory. If something doesn't add to your life anymore, it might be time to let it go. Here's the simple truth: the less we have to manage, clean, store, and maintain, the more energy and peace we gain. When I say downsize, I don't mean move into a tiny space and live off 5 forks. I mean freeing your home and your mind from the weight of too much stuff. Take a quick mental tour of your kitchen. How many mixing bowls do you really use? When was the last time you used that fondue set from the 80s? Do you need 6 cookie sheets? Or do you just need the one that doesn't stick? Or think about your living room. Are you keeping heavy vases, old picture frames, stacks of magazines, or candles you don't light anymore, just because they've always been there? Here's a helpful starting point. If you haven't used it in over a year, and it's not truly sentimental, it's time to consider letting it go. Not out of guilt, not out of pressure, but out of a desire to live lighter. Let me tell you a quick story. My mother, bless her heart, kept 24 coffee mugs in her kitchen cabinets. Different colors, different shapes, many with little chips or fading logos. When I asked her why she needed so many, she said, "Well, for guests." Now, my mother hadn't had more than 2 visitors at a time in years. And yet, every morning she'd shuffle past those 20 mugs she didn't use, just to reach the same old chipped one she actually liked. One day, we sat down and chose her 3 favorite mugs. She donated the rest. And you know what? The next morning, when she opened that cabinet, she smiled. There was space, there was clarity, and there was joy. It changed her mornings completely. Downsizing is not about getting rid of things. It's about choosing the best of what you already have. The clothes that make you feel good, the dishes you actually enjoy using, the books you'll really read again. Here are a few gentle guidelines to help you downsize with purpose. Start small. Choose 1 drawer, 1 shelf, or 1 category at a time. Ask honest questions. Do I love this? Do I use this? Does this still serve me? Let go of guilt. Just because something was a gift or cost money doesn't mean it has to stay. Keep only what supports your lifestyle now, not what fit your life 10 years ago. And here's something else to remember. By letting go of what no longer serves you, you're giving someone else the chance to enjoy it. That fondue set might be the centerpiece of someone else's dinner party. That second toaster might help a young couple in their first apartment. So, take your time. This isn't about rushing. It's about lightening. Lightening your load. Lightening your shelves. Lightening your daily routines. Because when your home holds only what matters, your days feel less crowded, and your heart feels more full. That's the beauty of downsizing with purpose. It's not about less. It's about more. More clarity, more comfort, and more room to breathe. 3. Use vertical space smartly. When you live in a small space, it's easy to feel like you're constantly running out of room. Cabinets are full. Drawers are packed. Floors feel crowded. But here's the good news. You have more space than you think. You're just not using all of it. When floor space is tight, think up. The vertical space in your home, your walls, doors, the backs of cabinets, is often the most overlooked and underused. And yet, it holds the key to creating more storage without creating more clutter. Let's start with something simple. Hooks. A few well-placed hooks near the door can hold your bag, your keys, your coat, and even your reusable grocery bags. No more draping things over chairs or piling them on the kitchen table. Just a few hooks, and suddenly, your entryway feels calm and organized. Next, shelves. Not the big, bulky kind. I'm talking about slim, floating shelves, easy to install, and perfect for everything from books to picture frames to kitchen spices. 1 small shelf above your bathroom sink can hold toiletries. 1 shelf in the hallway can display family photos and free up your tabletops. And don't overlook the backs of doors. That's valuable real estate. Use an over-the-door organizer for shoes, cleaning supplies, pantry items, whatever you need to tuck away but still reach easily. No bending. No crawling into cabinets. Just open the door, and it's all right there. Here's something I've seen work. Wonders in small kitchens. A magnetic strip for knives and utensils. It mounts on the wall and frees up drawer space instantly. It's neat, it's safe, and it makes cooking just a little bit more enjoyable. Think vertically in closets, too. Add a second hanging rod or hanging shelf organizer. Put baskets on the top shelf for seasonal items. Even your laundry area, if you have one, can benefit from a small hanging rack or shelf. And here's the key. Don't use vertical space to just stack more clutter. Use it to elevate the things you actually use and love. Keep it neat. Keep it visible. Keep it intentional. Now let me share something personal. For years, my living room felt cramped. I had a bulky bookcase that sat right on the floor, collecting dust and swallowing light. One weekend, I took it out and replaced it with two narrow wall-mounted shelves, about shoulder height. I kept only my favorite books and a small lamp on them. And just like that, the room felt twice as big. The floor was clear, the light bounced differently, and I actually wanted to sit and read again. Sometimes, creating comfort isn't about changing the space, it's about rethinking how you use it. So before you say, "I just don't have room," look up, look behind the door, look inside your cabinets. You have more options than you think. And when your things are stored in ways that make sense to you, your home doesn't just feel tidy, it feels calm. It feels like it fits your life, not like your life is being squeezed into it. Coming up next, the one change that made my own living room feel twice as big. But first, take a slow walk around your home. Notice the blank spaces on your walls, the corners that go unused, the cluttered surfaces that could breathe a little easier. What if your home didn't have to grow in size, but just in function? That's the power of vertical space. 4. Choose multi-use furniture. Let's be honest, in a small home, every item counts. And nowhere is that more true than with your furniture. Here's a simple golden rule. If a piece of furniture takes up space, it should also give something back. Whether it stores, folds, hides, or transforms, multi-use furniture is your best friend in a small space. Think of it this way. You're not just furnishing your home. You're designing a support system, one that works smarter, not harder, for your daily life. Let's start with the coffee table. Is it just sitting there, holding a few magazines and a coaster? Or could it also offer hidden storage underneath, perhaps for extra blankets, board games, or photo albums? A lift-top coffee table, for instance, not only holds items inside, it can also raise up to become a desk or dining surface. Suddenly, your living room turns into a workspace or a dinner nook, without adding a single piece. Now think about your seating. An ottoman with a hollow interior gives you a place to rest your feet and tuck away extra items. A storage bench by the window becomes a cozy reading spot with a place underneath for shoes, linens, or those little things that never seem to have a home. Even your bed can do double duty. Underbed drawers or lift-up frames can store seasonal clothes, guest linens, or even old photo boxes. And in a guest room or studio, apartment, a sleeper sofa or daybed with drawers gives you the best of both worlds, comfort and practicality. Every piece should earn its place. That's not about being strict, it's about being free. Free from clutter, from frustration, from bumping into furniture that does nothing for you. And here's a key mindset shift. Multi-use doesn't mean modern or sterile. You don't have to give up warmth or charm to live efficiently. There are beautiful pieces, wooden, vintage, cozy, that offer hidden features. It's not about changing your style. It's about enhancing your space within your style. Let me tell you a quick story. A friend of mine recently retired, downsized, from a large family home to a small condo. She was overwhelmed trying to fit her life into fewer rooms. I asked her, "What do you actually use every day?" Turns out, she spent 80% of her time in her armchair, at the kitchen table, and in bed. Everything else, extra. We went room by room. Her large dresser was replaced with a bed frame that had built-in drawers. She swapped a bulky desk for a fold-down wall-mounted writing surface. And she found a small dining table with hidden leaves and two benches that could slide underneath. She didn't just make it work. She fell in love with her home because it finally worked for her. That's what multi-use furniture does. It doesn't just save space. It simplifies your life. It makes transitions easier. It reduces clutter. And most importantly, it supports the way you actually live now. Here are a few ideas to consider if you're just starting out. Nesting tables that can be pulled out when needed, then tucked away. Wall beds, also known as Murphy beds, that fold up during the day. Drop leaf tables that adjust to fit 1, 2, or 6 people, depending on the day. Bookshelves with baskets or bins to keep surfaces neat while staying decorative. Foldable chairs or stools that can be tucked in a closet but brought out for guests. The best part? You don't have to do it all at once. Start with one smart piece, a bench, a storage ottoman, a convertible table. Let it show you how much lighter, easier, and more enjoyable daily life can be. Then go from there. Remember, you don't need more space. You just need furniture that gives more back. 5. create a visual resting place. Let's pause for a moment, not just in this video, but in your mind. Close your eyes, if you'd like, and picture one small part of your home that feels peaceful. Not necessarily perfect, not decorated like a magazine, just calm. Can you picture it? If not, don't worry. That's what this rule is for. Clutter is more than just physical, it's visual noise. Every object your eyes land on sends a signal to your brain. Notice me, remember me, deal with me. Even if you're not consciously thinking it, your mind is quietly keeping track. That stack of mail, those shoes by the door, the shelf crammed with things that don't have a home. It all adds up until your space, no matter how small or large, starts to feel heavy. But here's the simple solution. Create one calm corner, a visual resting place. It doesn't need to be a whole room. It doesn't even need to be a big area. It just needs to be one part of your home where your eyes and your mind can relax. It could be the top of a dresser with only a lamp, a photo, and a candle. Or a chair in the corner with a soft pillow and a folded throw blanket. Or even just a cleared windowsill with nothing but a small plant. The goal is simple. Give your eyes one spot to land that isn't asking anything of you. No to-do list, no pile to sort, no distraction, just quiet. When your home has at least one peaceful, uncluttered area, it sends your nervous system a powerful message. You are safe. You can breathe here. And here's the surprising part. That one corner makes the entire room feel bigger. Because when your brain sees space, open, calm space, it believes there's more of it, even if the square footage hasn't changed an inch. Now, let me share something personal. There's a chair in my living room. Not fancy, not expensive. Just a simple, soft chair with a small table beside it. No clutter, just a lamp, a book, and sometimes a warm cup of tea. It's where I sit to read, or reflect, or just breathe. That little space has become a kind of anchor for me. No matter what the rest of the day looks like, busy, noisy, messy, I know I have that corner to return to. It's quiet, it's gentle, it's mine. And I believe every home deserves a space like that, especially as we get older, especially when the world outside feels fast or overwhelming. You don't have to redecorate or buy anything new. Just look around your home and ask, where can I make space for peace? What can I remove? Not to declutter, but to create calm. Here are a few simple ways to start. Clear off one surface, a nightstand, a side table, a kitchen counter. Remove everything. Then put back only what brings comfort or calm. Simplify one wall. Too many photos or frames can feel busy. Choose one or two you truly love and let them breathe. Choose one chair. Make it yours. Add a cozy blanket, a soft cushion, maybe a light nearby. Let it become your go-to spot for rest. Limit color and pattern. In your resting place, go for soft, muted tones that don't shout. Your eyes will thank you. This isn't about having a perfect home. It's about giving yourself a moment of stillness, built right into your surroundings. And once you've created that space, something beautiful happens. You start protecting it. You start spending time there. And soon, that one small corner influences the rest of your home and your mindset. Because peace is contagious. And in a small home, or any home, peace is the most valuable space of all. Small homes don't have to feel cramped. With these 5 golden rules, your space can feel lighter, safer, and more you. It's not about making your home bigger. It's about making it work better for the life you live now. Because life after 60 should feel simple, not smaller. And comfort should never be something you have to compromise. What's the one space in your home you'd love to simplify first? Let me know in the comments. I might cover it next. And if even one of these 5 golden rules inspired you to see your space differently, give this video a thumbs up and hit subscribe. Here at Simplify After 60, we keep things simple every single week.